Hi Horizonites, welcome back to Horizonite Insight, a new segment we are doing where we are interviewing our employees around the company to better get to know them. A lot of us are remote, so this is a great way for you to get to know someone that maybe you don't know very well. And if you watched the Q4 town hall, you got to meet our new Vice President of HR, Jenni Harris. So welcome, Jenni.
Thank you.
Tell us how long you have been with the company.
I've been here 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Today.
All right. And then tell us a little bit about how you contribute to the success at Horizon Hobby.
Sure, thanks. So I was brought on to spearhead the people plan for the company. And of course, you're a part of the HR team, but this is really every leader's responsibility at the company too. And so partnering with them on making this a great experience for our candidates, to the hiring process, to training, to development, career pathing. I've already heard what a great place Horizon is to work, and so I'm excited to be here and to help take things even further.
We're excited you're here too. What is your favorite thing about your job in general and then working at Horizon since you haven't been here too long?
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite things about HR is being involved in the recruiting process and attracting talent to the company. And then of course, making sure that those employees, once they arrive, enjoy working here. So. Right. I know you are in a new role yourself, and talent acquisition and retention is your specialty, so I'm sure we'll be working on a lot of initiatives together along with the rest of the department. And one of the other things that it's really important as we look at being a great place to work is that we get actual recognition for that, and so I'm hoping that in the efforts that we all work on together, from the leadership team to the HR department itself, is becoming a great place to work and being accredited and recognized for that.
Awesome. Okay. Next, what is your favorite place in the world and why?
Yeah, gosh, I don't have one favorite place, but I love living in the Midwest, northern Illinois. I live up in Crystal Lake, and I'm working a hybrid schedule, to be here in Champaign every month as well. So love living in that area. We live by the chain of lakes, and so there's a lot of boating and camping opportunities. We're campers, and so being able to get up to Wisconsin pretty quickly, is a nice benefit from living up there as well. As far as a specific place, we do like Florida, so we visit Florida, and then also my husband is from Wales in the UK, so that's an interesting little fact, I guess. And so his mom is still living and is over there, so we try to make it over there. However, with COVID, we haven't been able to travel abroad the last couple of years, so we're due to visit her as soon as some of those restrictions let up.
Where in Florida do you like to go?
So the Gulf Coast side, Sarasota area.
Okay.
Is generally, we've got friends who live down there.
And how far is the flight to Wales?
Yeah, so it's about a 10-hour flight.
10-hour flight,
so,
okay.
And the time difference once you arrive, and the jet lag sets in for a few days, but then you're up and running.
What time is it there right now? Do you know?
Oh my goodness.
You don't know?
6 or 7 hour difference.
6 or 7, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never been there. I've never even been across the pond, they say. So. Okay, next one. What is your guilty pleasure that you may be ashamed to admit you have?
I know this is such a girl response, but I guess I would say getting my nails done. I love to go to the nail salon, and anytime that I can get a little spa trip in with a girlfriend, we'll go up. I live close to Lake Geneva in Wisconsin, so we'll run up there maybe for a spa day in Lake Geneva.
Oh, a good spa day. It's hard to pass up. Okay, next thing. What is one thing you couldn't live without?
One thing I can't live without, of course, hands down, my cats.
Yeah.
I like dogs too. I'm a dog person, but my cats, Gemma and Felix.
What kind of cats are they?
Yeah, they're just domestic short hair. Both are rescued.
Yeah.
So they're about 3 years apart in age.
Okay. I was going to say, are they siblings or?
No.
No?
From 2 different rescues.
Yeah. Okay. If you could have dinner with anyone living or dead, who would it be and why would you choose them?
I would really love the opportunity to, if I could have dinner with Sheryl Sandberg or even attend a conference where she's a speaker would be great. So she's just someone who I have really admired in her career. She is a female executive holding roles at Google and at Facebook. She was actually appointed as their first female chair on the Facebook board of directors. And she has pioneered an initiative called Lean In and is mentoring other female executives, other female career-minded individuals and it's about being brave enough to lean in. But she worked in a highly predominant, male environment and in the tech industry when it wasn't is popular to be a female in tech, and just has a lot of great, stories and insight to share.
Fun. I had never heard of her, so that's an interesting one.
Well, we'll see if other people
if anybody else knows her, comment and let us know how you heard of her and what you love about her. So the next one, what is a fun fact about you that many people may not know?
Okay, fun fact. So when we go camping, I'm in charge of building the campfires. So it takes me back to my Girl Scout days, and I just really can't wait until campfire time. Marshmallows and all that are good too, but just sitting around the campfire and clearing your head, especially if you've been working a lot and then you take a few days to go camping.
Right.
One of my favorite things. So we don't really tent though. So some people will be like, oh, are you
Tenters.
like tent and hardcore? No, I'm a glamper.
Yep.
So we had a travel trailer we recently sold at the end of the season, and the market's been really good for selling, so we did sell it, but we have our eye on a couple of other models.
Couple things, yeah. I know, I grew up camping, but we camped, tents, but then we graduated to somewhat glamping, but never anything crazy. But I loved it. I loved camping. Okay, outside of work and having fun with our products, tell us something you're very engaged with.
Sure. So I attended a junior college before going on to get my bachelor's degree. So I went to Waubonsie Community College up in Sugar Grove. And so I have maintained an affiliation with them over the years. I established a personal scholarship that I award to a female student athlete every year. And I also serve on the foundation board of directors. And I was asked to chair the revenue generating committee. So that's my role the next couple of years is to really help them raise the funds to help the students afford their education and then award scholarships to the students.
So how long has that scholarship been around?
I've had that scholarship probably about 11 or 12 years now that I self-fund. And then, we award close to 400 scholarships annually to students who attend there.
That's awesome. Okay, awesome. Okay, and then rounding it out, this is always one of my favorites. I like to hear, the differences. What is your greatest career lesson you've learned so far?
Yeah, sure. So maybe cliche in some ways, and it probably won't be anything new, but always do the right thing even when no one is looking. So you can't go wrong. Follow your moral compass, and it will guide you to the right place in all decisions and all opportunities, within your life and leadership.
Right. I was gonna say that's a great life lesson, and career lesson. Okay. We loved having you, Jenni. We always love to finish out the segment by asking you if you have anybody else that you want to learn more about. There's probably tons of people, but is there anyone you want to nominate to interview next?
Sure. So someone comes to mind just because she's been very welcoming in my first couple of weeks here. So I've really enjoyed interacting and meeting Jane Thatcher. And so we actually learned, so she has a niece who's playing at Millikan, and I have a family friend whose daughter is playing at Millikan on the same team. So that was kind of fun to
Small world.
So that would be my nomination.
Okay, perfect. All right, Horizonites. Well, thank you for joining us for episode 4 of Horizonite Insight with Jenni Harris, the new Vice President of HR, and we'll see you next time. Bye.